Hey Ulli, thanks for joining us, even though it's just online this time. I know you have a really special thing to be at today. For everybody watching on Ulli's on Sunday, real time will be at a wedding, so we're getting this together beforehand. Ulli, I want to ask you about your Sabbathing habits and your rest, but before we go there, can you just tell us briefly what kind of work have you been doing for the? I know it's for a long time actually. For what have you been doing for a long time?
The last 20 years, I've been working in a drug and alcohol rehab for women and children. Um, and the last 8 years, I've also worked as a therapist at Wesley Hospital,
Mm.
teaching dialectic behavior therapy. So, to people that are struggling in life, teaching them skills and how to tap into their own wisdom, how they can live this life, better.
Wow. I've heard some of your stories from your time doing that, and it's. I just feel so glad that there's people like you out there doing that work. As I hear some of the breakthroughs that you've seen in people's lives, and just the way that you've been able to walk with people in really otherwise dark places. I love that. I feel proud to be a friend of Uli. Because of the work you do, amongst other things. But I do. I know you're a rester. You're good. You're good at work. I know that. But I know you're a great rester as well. Tell us about what Sabbath means for you.
Hmm. Yeah, good at resting is actually not that true. I have not been good at resting, and I feel God has taught me um, how to rest by keeping the Sabbath. Um, you know that for the last 12 years I've been dabbling with that idea of celebrating the Sabbath on the Saturday. Initially, I was really resistant to doing it because I thought, look, I can celebrate the Sabbath any day of the week. But I also noticed that I was chronically exhausted.
Mm.
And I felt God was placing on my heart that He wanted me to rest on the biblical Sabbath, which is the Saturday. And when I studied it in the Bible, I found so many scriptures supporting the Saturday as the Sabbath, and I decided I would give it a go, just to really immerse myself in it and find that rest, because I didn't find that rest in other days. And so for me, the Sabbath was not just about rest, it was also about submission and obedience to God. For me, the Sabbath is mainly it's about relationship between me and my Father. And before 12 years ago, it was happening on my terms when I had time. And then I felt God was calling me and said, look, I want you to spend time with me on the Saturday.
Mm.
And I fought it. I fought it badly initially. But when I gave in and started doing the Sabbath on the Saturday, it was really good for me.
Mm.
And I entered that rest.
Wow. And tell us about what you do to. I mean, it's rest sounds easy, but I hear for you that it's taken obedience and submission. Yeah, which on reflection sounds right, but maybe not. It's not as simple as it sounds. So, what are some of the habits that you keep? What are some of the things you do and don't do in order to rest well?
Well, I try to prepare on a Friday, like getting petrol for the car, doing my shopping. Occasionally, I prepare food on the Friday so that I have less chores to do. I wouldn't do any housework on the Saturday. I wouldn't go shopping on the Saturday. For me, I arrange it on any other day of the week, but not the Saturday. And for me, the Sabbath is from sundown Friday to sundown on Saturday, like the Jewish people used to keep it. And I've gotten used to it, and I really enjoy it.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. And what would we find you doing on a Saturday typically? Like, yeah, what are some of the actual things
I,
that you do to rest?
I Skype with my
Yeah,
parents,
beautiful.
and that can be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I go for a walk down at the beach, catch up with friends. Um, study the Bible. I meet with some friends to do Bible studies. I've enrolled 6 months ago in a discipleship training. And so on the Sabbath, I often use that time to catch up on studies that I haven't done. But it's all around God.
Yeah.
So I don't do studies that are like work related, but it is getting a deeper knowledge about God.
Yeah. Ulli, thank you. Matt Graham is going to teach us and open up the Bible, but to hear what you've seen in the Bible and some of your experience and habits is really instructive for us and really paints a picture. So thank you. What I hear you saying is it's a lot of it is about stopping, but it's a little more than stopping. It's also about investing deeply and enjoying your relationship with God as well. Really helpful.
Yeah, I just wanted to add one more thing.
Please.
Often people, when they hear about Sabbath keepers, who keep the Saturday, they say, don't be legalistic. And for me, it is really important that I don't keep the Sabbath because it's a law. I keep the Sabbath because it's relationship. Yeah. It's my relationship with God. And I really want to stress that, God has put that day at the seventh day of creation. He put it there so that he can relate to people. And I want to make myself available for that.
Hey, thank you for encouraging us. That's really helpful. Appreciate it. Bless you, and we'll see you in the flesh hopefully soon.
Soon. You'll see me soon. Okay. Enjoy your Sunday.